Join in on the fun and grab your glue gun. It's the Preppy Crafty Girl Show.
Hey, my crafty friends. Hello, it's Jonna, the Preppy Crafty Girl, and I'm here with a haul. I picked up a few things while I was out today, and I am just going to kind of go through real quickly. There's not a whole lot. I've got a bunch of books, and then some smaller things, and then some things I thought, why'd I get that? But anyway, first thing is this Creative Memory personal trimmer. Now, I do have the Fiskars version of this. So, and it has the little storage compartment right there, which I think is kind of cool. And this is still sharp. I don't even hardly even know if anybody really used this. But because I already have one, I'm going to go ahead and put this up in the shop in case anybody would like it. It's awesome. Only because it's just good to have on hand when you're doing the little 6x6 pages or something like that. It's awesome for that. Or if you're trying to matte photos and things. Anyway, so I do have that. I found this, so I don't know why I got this, but I just thought this was just so cute. This was from 1972. It says, me and you and me, that's the way it'll always be. And it is a pen holder. Now, it's missing the little piece right here, but I'm sure I'm going to find, you know, one that I don't like as much that will just screw right in there. And anyway, so I just love her little bonnet. It's so cute. And it needs to be cleaned up. It's pretty dirty. But anyway, very cute. I also got a hardening device for nail polish. Hardening well, I have this stuff that I use on my clay. I used to do a lot of clay charm work, and I kind of gotten away from it, but I've got a project coming up that I need to make some charms for, so I make little miniatures, and I needed one of these. My last one, I don't know when it ended up happening to it, but this just runs off USB, and that way I can just put the little clay piece under here and it will harden it for me. So I have that. I don't know why I got this. I literally went to put it back. It's 100% silk, and I don't even know why I ended up getting this. I went to put it back, and then I was like, no, I need to keep it out. It's very kind of boho-ish with the paisley and the daisies, and anyway, so I kept it. I'm not really sure why, but we'll see how that goes. I'm working on a secret garden journal right now, and I bought the VHS and I want to watch it because I haven't seen it in forever, but I got the VHS and I took this out, so this is a reminder that I need to get working on this thing. So I'm going to start to go through my things and start to pull some items, and this will be an upcoming thing I'm going to be doing on YouTube. I found this Count Your Calories, all new updated edition, and it was 35 cents back in the day, but the reason why I got it was my friend Kelly is working on some kind of cookbook theme. Kelly Bangs is doing a camp, and it's going to have like a cookbooking theme, I guess. And so anyway, I told her I would start to source for that for her, so I did get that. Then I found some magazines, which some of these are super, super cool. And then I found, oh, here's a Richard Scarry best word book ever. Look at all the fussy cutting I'm going to have to do. But look at this, the Rabbit Family's house. I just love it. Of course, some kid just came through with a pen on some of the pages, but that's okay. And crayon, but there's still a lot here. I'm going to use this on working on my house, like building my house, but look at this thing, chicken coop. I'm super excited about that. Farm, the airport, mealtime, keeping healthy. Oh, I know somebody that could use this right here. Tear that out while I'm thinking of it, because if I don't tear it out now, I am not going to think of it. I'll forget that it's even in there. Same way with this one. I do need this. I need this page also. So anyway, you guys know how awesome his pages are. And then I found this house plant, Better Homes and Garden. And there was some really neat, cool, I wish I could grow orchids. They're such a beautiful flower. Amaryllis. Now I can grow bulbs. They're not hard, you just throw them in the ground. So if you're not a gardener and you don't have a green thumb, I suggest starting with bulbs. You will be very pleased with the outcome. I think some of these houses are really neat. Look at that greenhouse. Could you imagine? And you're sitting in it in your pink outfit. Anyway, so I had some neat home things. I don't know what year this is from. Let's see. This is from 1971. Remember they used to do these little greenhouses as part of your kitchen? These I thought were very interesting. Garling House, America's Home Plan Service, where you could send away for house plans. So you go through here, you're like, oh, you know, I like that house, I like that house plan. And then you can send away for it. So I thought these were kind of really fun. I can't believe Anderson Windows is in there. Let's see what year. If it has one in here somewhere. They're sitting here. Oh, their little plans going through their mind. So, I don't know. It doesn't have a year on it. Thought those were fun. I got 2 of those. Oh, oops, wrong way. Oh, no, I'm going the right way. And then there's this home decorating, which I had a series of these years ago. I need to see if I can find them. I don't know what I did with them. Probably in a bin I have not done. But if you can ever find this Women's Day Home Decorating magazine, it is so much fun. Look at all the lazy boys. Okay, raise your hand if your father or mother had a lazy boy. Some of these remind me of Archie Bunker. All in the Family. Anyway, these are so great. And then what's really cool is, besides all the, you know, house decorating ideas, you can, it has in the back like this newspaper print. All about Venetian blinds. It made it seem so elegant, right? Venetian blinds. Who didn't have a parquet floor? Gotta love that. And then I found this 1976 Family Circle magazine. Oh, love, 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 love. All the ads are fun. The pictures are fun. This one, I believe, is the December issue. Yeah, it has a lot of Santa Claus in it. The little kids. This is really cute little insert in here. Look at this. But just, oh, look at that cookie jar. Yum. Yum, yum. All the tablescapes. These shawls. Look at that. So lots of fun images. Look, you can make little, wrap your gifts in sparkle. And this was one of my favorite things in here, is the Mattel with all the little toys. Look at this little dress. Isn't that cute? But as I was looking at this, I was like so upset because I had a little girl playing dress up. She got the shopping cart and the baby girl, right? But it's like all the boy and the vacuum. But the boys got really cool, like golf clubs, a drill, a saw, you know. And we got what? A stroller and a shopping cart, like chores. I don't know. vacuum. So I thought it was really interesting. Okay, then I found, I didn't get a whole lot, but I just got this cute little rose and bow hanky. And then I found this looks definitely like it was done afterward because it doesn't even match the towel that it's on, but this is flour sack towel. And I'm just gonna cut that out, but it was all done after the fact, the needlework. So, and if you have any of these flour sack, not only are they good to use, but you can stamp on them. They take stamp because they're 100% cotton, so they take stamping like with archival ink. Great. I found some pink and white gingham. I just couldn't leave it. I had to get it. I don't have any in my stash. However, my friend Kelly sent me a ton of vintage fabrics, and I have a lot of vintage fabrics, so I'm kind of upset that I bought it. I'm like, why did you do that? But look how cute that's going to be, and even this in it. So, you know, okay. I found this velvet weatherproof in a harvest gold color. This is a lot crispy. I won't be adding this to my shop because, well, I might. There's an awful lot. I have a salmon color in there, and I've sold quite a bit of it, but I still have it in the shop. So, but maybe I'll add this one to that listing, and someone can get harvest gold velvet. I love the outside thing. And if you haven't seen Carrie the Paper Monkey, she did a thing with her ribbon spools. It was very good. She did pockets with them and stuff, how to alter it. It was part of Give Angela, the Traveling Crafters, Give a Scrap. Okay, this was random. It was just in a bin, and I picked it up. It had daisies on it. I can't leave it. Then I found this 1980s Gibson Easter decoration. I don't know why I got it. Well, I guess for next year, maybe. Look how retro. Oh my goodness. I couldn't leave it. I could not leave it, people. Not that I'm ever going to use this thing, but you know what? Even just like fussy cutting that out and that, it'll be cute in an Easter journal. Look at this. I don't know. Do you keep these things, these vintage Easter centerpieces, or do you use them? I don't know. With the honeycomb on the bottom. It's kind of very retro. I may keep it. I don't know. Put it on my table next year. Who knows? Or it may end up in an Easter spring theme for next year. Because I haven't put all the ephemera in it, but I did want you to know I did get over my fear and I sewed those two journals together. Not without a problem. Then I found some cards. So I love these cards. You know, we all love these Whitman. And there were two sets, two different ones. This is Animal Rummy, Anti-Alligator, Kooky Kangaroo. I know I already have these, but you know, you just can't leave them. I can't anyway. And then I found this one. I don't know what this one's called, but it's got cats, raccoons, squirrels, and bunnies. So I had to get that. And then I found this set. It's not, one half of it's not even been opened. Whenever I can find these little card sets, I always try to pick them up. The one I'm not really crazy about, but I do, I like this one. I don't have anything like this with the cacti all over it, but I think this was kind of funny for a travel journal or whatever. It says 50 miles from town, 30 miles from water, 2 feet from HE double toothpick, and it says howdy from the middle of nowhere. Anyway, so I don't know. Got those. Do you guys usually pick up playing cards, vintage playing cards? Or do you have so many you don't pick them up anymore? Or do you get them anyway? Because you have, even though you have many. I found this little leaf. It is from Yugoslavia. So it's old because they don't even go by Yugoslavia anymore. My mother's side of the family is Slovenian, and so it's crystal. There was no chips or anything like that, but it's just like a little ring dish. It'd be pretty out in the fall. Put it in my guest room or something like that for fall decor. And then I found some more little bits and bobs. A dish, this little girl, this for gardening, and then this little shopping basket was super cute. So I will make some charms out of these, or bag holders probably, or I don't know, whatever. I did get some storage. Oh yeah, and I forgot, I found a little, whoops, sorry. Found a little chicken. These are IKEA actually. I think they come in sets of 4, but I only found the 1. But this was going to be handy for something. And then I found this because I outgrew this. Hold on one second. This is what I have like things that I've made that are ready to go into journals, or I keep them as samples. So I don't know if you can even see that, but I've definitely outgrown this bin and I wanted to go something bigger. And I love that it has, you know, small sections. So that's going to be perfect for like things like these. I can slip in these little pieces that I made. These are a little bit bigger. Let's see what else I got in here. I've got these little, you know, so I don't know if you remember, we made these little altered things. Oops, put that back in there with the wallpaper, with fabric tag. And then we made these on a stream. And then I've got like this stuff. So these are like, even though I want to put these in journals, it's kind of my, also my little, like, remember, don't forget to do this. Like, this was a good, cute project. You need to put this in your journals. And then I have these. These were altered playing cards that we did. Anyway, so this is something that I want to move into because I think it'll be a lot bigger, and I will be able to rifle through more about size. So I think that's going to be good, and I may still keep this one and just keep it for like this size stuff. I'm not sure yet, but yeah. So that's going to be a project for one day that I need to do. That'll be an easy little simple project to do. That's why I got that part. And I think what I can use this for is all those little yo-yos. I need something to put the yo-yos in, and I think I can put them in this. The ones that my friend Kelly made me, and I've made some also for myself. I got a whole set. Now I'm not going to go through all of them because there's 20 of them, but I got the whole set of Childcraft, the How and Why Library, and it is from I think the 1964. This is copywritten in 1965, and who does not remember having Childcraft books? But look at this. So if you ever come across these, there's just a mix of different, there's photos, there is different illustrations, little, the dividers are even really cute, the chapter headers, and there's all different kinds of illustrations, colors, black and white. Oh my goodness, look at this, where they're dressed up. Okay, that I need to mark because that's another thing I can take out. And so this is collage. This was done with paper. These are also great idea books too. So you could mark the pages and say, wait a minute, if I want to do something fun one day, I could get out all my scraps. And look, I could make a lighthouse, boats. I mean, this is really cool to do colored scraps. It's really neat way. Look, it even has these sweet little illustrations. They're telling you how to make your own compass. Here's some more of the paper, solid paper. Anyway, really, really cute. Like I said, I've got 20 of these to go through. Here's some other books, and then I've got maybe 10 of these to show you. I got the big, big storybook. The inside of this. This is a 1953. Has black and white illustrations and then black and one color illustrations. But this is a beautiful book. Also, I love that it has the large, oh, it has a story of Heidi in here. I didn't realize that. That's cool. It has also the large print, which I like using. So I got that. I think Black Beauty was such a sad story. Anyway, why are all the children's, you know, I didn't pay $1 for this, but I watched, what I watched the other day, and the parents died in the very beginning. Oh, I was watching Heidi, the Disney version, and it was awful. It was tragic, the opener. So, why couldn't it have just started when she was a little bit older and she's with her grandfather? You know what I mean? And the parents aren't around. Why did it have to start out with like a tree falling on fire on her parents? It was, anyway, because it resulted in an argument with the grandfather. Made me upset. So this is all about, I got some free ephemera in here. Easter Island. And McNally. Kontiki. I'm going to be putting this up in my Etsy shop. Just in case somebody is doing some kind of Polynesian journal. I love this linen. I really didn't need this, but I know Father's Day is coming up. It's the Handyman Complete Guide to Maintenance, Home Maintenance. It has a little chewed end. And, however, it's really cute. Love the fonts. You could go through and color those in. And then look at these sketches of tools. It has women in here too. So it could be handy woman, handy man. Lots of black and white photos, but also imagery, you know, sketched out imagery. It'd be so much fun to use some of this stuff in art journals, glue books, and that. So I did get this. The next one I found was this Collier's Junior Classics. This one's called ABC Go. This is #1 in the series. This is the only one I believe that I found. I don't think I found another one. I did not. I think this was the only one there, but I did recognize it. So it's 1962 publisher. And look how cute. This is so me. I sing all day. Yes, I do. This is a happy day. Oh my goodness, I love this. I love this whole spread. So this is some colored and Cinderella and some black and white. Really sweet, sweet, sweet sketching. Look at the bird. Look at the hairy dog. I think I have this book already. I want to say I already have this and cut into it already. Looks like my grandmother's dog. She had a little Pekingese. Anyway, so this will be fun to cut into. I've got this Good Decorating and Home Improvement book. Let me get these off the table. Sorry, didn't mean to rock the table. Good decorating decorating and home improvement. Look at the photos though. Oh my goodness. You know, I was in a house this weekend, not where I got these, and they had like all this old, it looked just like this. I just love it. I love it, love it, love it. Oh my goodness, look what you can do with those terracotta pots. Let me see. What did I say this was? 62? No, this is 1970. Then I got, because I can't pass these up every time I find them, I found these were in such great shape. The, excuse me, Better Homes and Gardens. Okay, I got Gifts from the Kitchen. I mean, these were never even used. 1976. Oh, I love pies. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine receiving this? It's like a jar decorated with pasta. Okay. Crafts back then were very easy. I mean, were very interesting. All-time favorite barbecue recipes. Again, 1977. This had never even been cracked open either. And then the barbecue book. This one, the next three are a little bit different. These are smaller. And then these are, see, taller. Ah, olive green. Cool. These are 1965. Again, I don't think these were ever even cracked open. But the images in these are fantabulous. I think I have these already, so I'll be putting these up in my shop for someone who needs them. Chicken and Turkey Cookbook. Okay, this is the smaller one, so this one's from 1976. Very moody grandma core. Anyway, I got those. And then I got the Crafts from Around the World. I thought this was very interesting. So it has macrame and all different needleworks, and look at the rickrack on here. Dining room, kitchen. Oh my, look at this thing. But I know the youth are back making all these, like old, they're looking for these, and they're making all these old crafts again, which I find so interesting. So that'll be fun. And then I found this one, which is the Better Homes and Garden Favorite Houseplants and How to Grow Them. This one's such a pretty book. 1976. So this is the smaller. But I just thought this was really neat. Bulbs. This is my favorite chapter right here now. And this again doesn't even look, there's some like, you know, aging around the edge, which is beautiful. And, but I don't think this has ever even been used either. So got those. Okay. I think that's all I got, guys, from that trip. And I just want to say thank you for joining me if you hung in here for my haul video. And keep your eyes out and look for some upcoming videos where I'm going to be using this thing. It's a little difficult right now because I want to cough all the time. So it's really hard to do these videos when you want to cough. No one wants to sit and listen to you cough. It means I have to do a lot of editing. So I just want to say thank you. And have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.